Today, I'm going to tell you why Nephilim is trending all over the world right now. People believe that Nephilim, which are, if you don't know, fallen angels in Genesis 6 that bred with humans and became a basically genetically modified fallen angel human hybrid giant. That's a really weird way to describe it. But we're going to talk about that. Did they show up in a Miami mall? Why did 100 cops show up to a Miami mall? Was it because of aliens? We're going to show you in the Bible what it says about Nephilim. We're going to cover some stories here on YouTube and then some TikTokers and see why everyone is Googling and searching up the term Nephilim. And also put some videos I've done on the Nephilim down in the description that you can see that are longer videos. Let's jump into this. All right, so here we are. First, we are going to cover the news story of why 100 cops showed up to a mall in Miami. Some people said they've never seen this many cops show up to anywhere, but let's see the news story. Then we'll talk about the giants showing up, the Nephilim showing up, and did they really show up? I'll give you my thoughts and love to hear yours. Here we go. Oh, not trying to do that.
You've probably seen this. The videos on your social media feed. Teens spreading panic at Bayside Marketplace. Groups fighting, lighting fireworks, and damaging stores. Amanda Placencia is live in downtown Miami with more. And Amanda, several teens have been arrested.
Yes, Juan, 4 teens have been arrested between the ages of 14 and 16 years old after wreaking havoc last
Only 4? How do you only arrest 4 people?
night here in Bayside, and we've learned that fireworks, which were mistaken for gunshots, are what led to that major police response.
Okay, so massive police response. They're saying that it was fireworks. Other people online are saying that it's giants or aliens or Nephilim. I'm not the one that jumps to conclusions and is quick to say stuff. I'll give you my thoughts here.
A massive police response at Bayside on New Year's Day. Videos posted all over social media Monday night show dozens of police officers swarming the area.
So I think they said people counted about 100 police cars, which is a lot.
The call initially came in as an active shooter. According to arrest reports, police say a large group of teens started causing a riot inside the mall and were lighting loud fireworks. They were entering businesses, possibly armed with sticks, causing
Okay, so the reason why they're saying 100 cops showed up is because they thought it was a mass shooting with 50 young people lighting off fireworks, fighting, just being young and dumb and acting crazy. So that's what caused the massive police response. People on TikTok are saying it was aliens or Nephilim. So I don't know if we have evidence. We're going to see.
Image inside stores and just creating panic for people inside Bayside. As officers tried to control the situation, they had to shut down Biscayne Boulevard for 6 blocks until the all clear was
so you
given.
See all the police.
We are not reporting their names because they are minors. Through it, there was an argument and he was jumped by a group of male teens. The president of the Downtown Neighbors Alliance had a statement about Monday night's situation, which read in part, a concerned resident mistook the fireworks destinations for gunshots.
Okay, so pretty plain. Pretty plain. They said there was gunshots. 100 cops showed up because of the gunshots and the rioting and all of that. Now on TikTok, which TikTok is an interesting world, there are some other theories that are floating around. One specifically from this girl that I found when I searched Nephilim on TikTok and started looking at videos. She seems to have a pretty long video about it. We'll watch some of this, see how long
I honestly cannot believe the words that are about to come out of my mouth. Oh, silly me. Before we get started, guys, Tiki Talk, this is purely for entertainment purposes only. We're just goofing around. All things stated here are purely speculation. Just having fun. You are going to want to see this because there is a very good chance, at least for the next few days, you will not see this anywhere else but right here. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm not sure what part of this story bugs me most. The fact that we actually now live in a world where something like this could happen. The fact that we actually live in a world where something like this could happen. But at this point, none of us will even be shocked. Or the fact that something like this could happen in our world. And not a single news media has broke this story. Not at all. In fact, if you Google search it, it is quite a difficult find. Which is all that much more suspicious with a story of this kind of size, this magnitude. And yet, here we are. Hang on to your britches. It's going to get real.
And by the way, I've not watched this video. I skimmed through it and she started talking about Nephilim and aliens and giants and all of that. And so I thought this could be a good one to cover. It might be a little too long to cover here, but we will talk about it. And then I'm going to show you in the Bible what the Nephilim are and whether I think those were really Nephilim at the mall.
A couple of days in Miami, Florida, at a mall, the local police were dispatched to the mall for an argument, a fight that broke out between juveniles. Juveniles, they say, had sticks and fireworks. Oh my. But ultimately, the call, what they claim was the call, the reason for the police officers to arrive at the scene, was due to a fight that had broken out between juveniles who had sticks and fireworks. But Auntie, why do you care if that's on the news? That isn't a big deal. No, my friend, no, it's not. It is definitely not that big of a deal. I agree with you, and it is definitely, hands down, not a big enough deal for the local Miami Police Department to show up on the scene just like this. Right? That seems like a lot of officers.
Where I would disagree is they believed it was a mass shooting at a mall. So if they believe it's a mass shooting at a mall, that would be an appropriate response.
To show up. But my friends, that is not anywhere near all that came. And once you understand and you hear the eyewitnesses' stories, I believe you will at that point understand a little bit better as to why so many police officers, probably 100, along with choppers, black choppers from the PD, patrolling the scene from above.
Okay, so let's fast forward a little bit. This is a long video here.
Still no flights going or coming at Miami International. Only one PD helicopter patrolling the area. The absolute oops. Yes, they cut the scanners. Multiple people, so much so that check flight tracker doesn't look like any flights leaving or coming into MIA. You can see the helicopter doing loops. Yes, they cut the scanners. Multiple people claim they saw 8 to 10 foot tall aliens or very tall zombies, and it caused shoppers panic. There are now black helicopters flying and everything is blocked off. Power has also been cut in a few blocks and at the mall.
So multiple people. Again, this is the hard part about social media. What do you mean multiple people? Where's the videos? Every person has a camera. We saw the kids fighting. There's a million angles of that. We see the fireworks. You go look up the videos. There's fireworks going off. Everything got filmed, but no Nephilim, no aliens. So I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be a skeptic, but we're very quick to say, this is what's happening by some information spread online. Do I believe in Nephilim? Yes. Does the Bible talk about Nephilim? Yes. Does the Bible say, as in the days of Noah, so the second coming of the Son of Man be? Yes. But I don't see the footage. I did see one video someone claimed was a Nephilim, and it was like some light from a helicopter, and it was not convincing at all. So yeah, everyone's making a fuss, and millions of people are searching the word Nephilim, hopefully pointing them to the Bible, but we don't see the evidence. Where's the evidence?
So you're going to tell me that the police literally cut the public's access to the police scanners, all because some juveniles are fighting with sticks? Okay.
No, because they thought it was a mass shooting.
And they're going to cut the power, not only to surrounding areas, but also the power to the mall itself. So much so that 61,290 homes are without power at that time. On Reddit, we found anyone following what happened in Miami last night. Apparently,
see, this is the thing about social media is one thing gets posted and then it goes viral and everyone believes something that doesn't mean it's true.
Of 7 to 10 foot tall creatures. Flights halted, police radio cut off, and helicopters patrolling. So are you really telling me that juvenile fight?
Yeah, no, that's why I came running.
Now, I don't know why everyone keeps saying black helicopters like that's something special. A lot of police stations have helicopters that are black. So yeah, I don't get the black helicopter showing that means anything.
Sinister happened there that night in Miami at that mall will be just like the days of Noah. The one thing that was different about the days of Noah, different from all of the regular days filled with...
Okay, so I don't see the evidence. Am I missing something here with the Nephilim? People are making video after video about Nephilim. Now, does the Bible talk about Nephilim? Yes. But do we see evidence at the mall? No. We see mass hysteria. So Isaiah, what do you think happened? I'm going to tell you what I think happened. I think 50 young people were at the mall, were causing riots, were shooting off fireworks. People started freaking out. People started calling the cops because that's the footage we have. That's what every video points to. And the cops came thinking there's a mass shooting at a mall with a ton of people, lots of gunshots, because if you have fireworks, it sounds like an assault rifle. And the cops came and did the appropriate thing. I have searched and searched and searched. I have found no Nephilim. I found no alien video. I found one image of it looked like a reflection of a helicopter from above by a police car. And they said that was the Nephilim. I'm just very leery of quickly jumping to things. I would love to hear what you guys say. Now, I do want to talk to you about what are the Nephilim, because they were real and they are real creatures. Jesus says in Matthew 24, as in the days of Noah, so will the second coming of the Son of Man be. In the days of Noah, angels were having sexual relationships with humans. So, and to this day, people report that they're having sexual relations with demonic spirits. It's increasing as in the days of Noah. We know just like in Noah's day, there's extreme violence. Just like in Noah's day, there's extreme lawlessness. Just like in Noah's day, there's a disregard for all things holy. And we see this here. Instead of being scared about, oh, the Nephilim are in Florida, friend, just so you know, demons are everywhere and tons of people, likely in these young people that were at the mall. So rather than being freaked out about the Nephilim, the aliens, how about all of our friends and family and people around us have demons and we're not doing anything about it? Like, why are we scared of Nephilim when people literally are demonized and we're called to cast demons out of them? So there really were demons, fallen angels at the mall. It was just likely in those boys that were causing riots. So let's look at what the Bible says about Nephilim. Genesis 6. When human beings began to increase in number on the earth and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. Then the Lord said, my spirit will not contend with humans forever, for they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years. So God saw the wickedness and said, we're not doing this for 800 years anymore. 120 years will be the limit of human life. Verse 4 of Genesis 6, the Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. So the sons of God, the daughters of human, have children by them. They were the heroes of old, the men of renown. Then the Lord saw how wicked the human race had become, and that every thought of a human heart was evil. The Lord regretted the day he made human beings on the earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. So the Lord said, I will wipe them off the face of the earth. And then verse 8 of Genesis 6 says, Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. Now, interesting thing is because Noah says the Nephilim were around also afterward. Remember, he wrote Genesis 6 after the flood, so we knew there were giants even after the flood, which at some point, these fallen angels were continuing to reproduce with humans, making hybrid giants. So the question is, who are the sons of God in Genesis 6? There's two major theories. A few ideas. One is these are the sons of Seth, marrying the ungodly women from the line of Cain. The second theory is, which I believe is the biblical theory, is Hebrew grammarians and Hebrew scholars also point to this theory because they say the way the Son of God is used in Hebrew is referring to angels. So the sons of God, it appears 4 to 5 times in the Hebrew Bible. One time here in Genesis 6, where the sons of God had relations with the daughters of men, and then their offsprings were the heroes of renown. Those are the Nephilim. In Job 1:6, where it says, oh, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came with them. And the Lord said to Satan, where are you from? So Satan and fallen angels came and present themselves to the Lord. That's Job 1:6. So in here, the sons of God refers to fallen angels. Job 2:1. Again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came to present himself before the Lord. So we see sons of God again. These are not humans. Also, we see Job 38:4. This is God challenging Job. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Tell me if you have understanding. Who determines its measurements? Surely you know who stretched the line upon it, where its foundation was fastened, or who laid its cornerstone. Then the morning stars sang together. All the sons of God shouted for joy. These were angels. So we see again the sons of God in this Hebrew verb way of saying it, or verb, is angels. So there's only 4 main expressions of this Hebrew context, and always refers to angelic beings. So it's important to make it clear that Genesis 6 is not talking about Seth's children, but rather angelic beings marrying and having sex with human women. And there are other places where it talks about a father-son relationship like Adam and Eve, or God having a father-son relationship, or David and God, but it doesn't use the word sons of God. So this is what we see here. These were literally hybrid beings. Now, Nephilim had been interpreted as giants, but the better interpretation for Nephilim in the Bible is fallen ones. So these are not just giants, these are fallen ones. These are spiritual beings. And Amos chapter 2, verse 9, God says, I destroy the Amorite before them. They were as tall as cedars and strong as the oak. So we see people in the Bible that were tall as oaks and strong as cedars. And cedars of Lebanon can grow to 100 feet tall. Giants are usually referring to as like 10 to 15 feet tall. So it's possible that Nephilim could be 30 to 50 feet tall. All right. And Genesis 6:4 says, these were the heroes of old, the men of renown. And the word renown means the men of fame. So literally men who gained a reputation and were renowned for their strength, their bravery, their ungodliness, and evil deeds. Who are these mighty men of renown? Could they be the mighty men revealed in mythologies like Zeus and Titans and Hercules and Achilles? We know the Greeks worshiped many different gods and told stories of large beings with supernatural power. That could be the Nephilim that we're talked about in Genesis 6. We know they could have been responsible for building pyramids and archaeological structures, because to this day, we have no clue how the pyramids were built. In 2008, over 138 pyramids have been discovered in Egypt. Some of them over 6 million tons in weight with no advanced technology. It could have been Nephilim that were making them. I definitely believe Nephilim are a real thing and a real reality. But do I believe that Nephilim showed up at a mall in Miami and there's no video, no footage? No, I don't. I think we'd have video. I think we'd have footage. And I think it would cause much more of an uproar. I'm glad this is being searched because it's bringing people to the Bible. It's bringing people to some of our videos. And I'll post my other Nephilim videos down below in the description. I'm very interested to hear your guys' take on this. What do you think the Nephilim are? Where do you think they showed up in Miami at a mall? I could be wrong. I just don't see any evidence. I see young people rioting, and those young people do have demons. There are demons in them, so let's worry about that. Let's cast our demons. Let's not get so caught up on giants and aliens and realize demons are all among us. They're all around us, and we're called to cast them out. So give me some compelling evidence. Let me know. Not trying to be a skeptic here. I've watched all the videos. I don't see it. I know I have a lot of friends saying these were aliens and giants, and I'm like, why do you believe that? Can we get any type of video or something? I mean, everybody had their camera out. There's a million videos of the kids fighting and brawling and fireworks and people running, but no evidence of aliens, no evidence. And the police department said, we didn't see any aliens. All the police that showed up said there was no aliens there. We didn't see any Nephilim. So it feels like just people on Reddit, people on TikTok are saying this, but I'm glad it's opening up the conversation. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. This is why everyone's Googling and searching Nephilim. If you've been wondering, I thought I would cover it. Let me know if you want more videos like this. We're live Monday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday afternoon. Also, pray about becoming a monthly partner supporting the ministry. You can do that in the description or hit join on YouTube. This year, we'll be doing weekly prayer meetings, so make sure you check that out. Love you guys, appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video.